Good evening. My name is Jason Wilson, and I want to thank you all for coming out to hear me speak about one of the greatest people I know, April Stevens. Who is April Stevens? I'm glad you asked. Let me start by telling you that my wife has been friends with April over 25 years, since they were both in the 6th grade. No matter what they've been through individually, they have stayed friends through thick and thin, side by side, arm in arm, supporting each other the whole way. In today's world where everything is disposable, including friendships and relationships, her love for my wife has truly been remarkable. Today, April is very successful and could easily have dropped her childhood friends like a bad habit, but instead has remained my wife's best friend. No matter what she has going on, she always makes herself available, putting others' needs before her own. Shortly after high school, April made one of the greatest sacrifices that I think an American can make and enlisted in the armed services, specifically the National Guard. There, she served as a combat medic, giving 4 years of her life to her country on active duty, and 4 years after that on inactive duty. Today, at 41 years old, with my own daughter, leaving for the U.S. Navy basic training, I have a much greater understanding of the selfless sacrificial service she gave in defense of our country from 1999 to 2007. Once her active duty commitment to Uncle Sam was fulfilled, April took a job as an office assistant for a local residential home builder. After some time there, apparently April's boss saw in her some of the same things that I did. You see, he insisted on sending April to school to acquire her real estate license. Let me tell you, April took her real estate like a duck to water. She jumped in feet first, working like a dog. There's another thing that impresses me about her. Her work ethic is unmatched. She has earned all of her success being given nothing. She will be the first to tell you when opportunity knocks, you are the one who has to get off your butt and answer the door, or you will miss out. Many of you will remember the recession of the late 2000s. I graduated nursing school in May of 2009 and accepted an offer to move to Greenville, North Carolina for a job in a level 1 trauma center, requiring us to sell our home on just a couple months' notice. With the recession and having multiple friends who were trying to sell their homes for months, some for years, my wife and I were obviously apprehensive. We met with April, hesitant about doing business with a friend and the risks and relationships that can cause, but she quickly put our minds at ease. April treats all of her clients like friends. It's not about what you can do for her, but what she can do for you. April looks at real estate the same way she did the National Guard. It's another way she can serve those around her. Long story short, April sold our house in 43 days and for 94% asking price. We wound up putting about $500 in our pockets after the sale, but more importantly, we're able to move from my new job with no unsold house and associated mortgage hanging over our heads. Now, 10 years later, her commitment and work ethic have led her to even greater success. Currently, she runs one of the premier real estate groups in central North Carolina, primarily serving Wake, Johnston, and Harnett counties. She has a team of 8 professional realtors who she has personally managed, mentored, and ministered to. In addition to her professional accomplishments, April is active in her church, leads a Bible study once a week, and supports her daughter in pursuit of her professional singing career, as well as supporting her husband of 16 years. Together, they've recently embarked on expanding into commercial real estate. At 41 years old, I'm still not sure what I want to do when I grow up. But if I can work half as hard as April and find half the success, I'll be a lucky man. Basically, I want to be April Stevens if I ever grow up. Thank you. Yeah.